and it's gonna be me. Greetings and great rising, loves. Greetings and great rising. It's time for daily prayers, affirmations, and a brief conversation. Today's prayer is going to be divine protection from every attack. Mother, Father, Creator, I ask for your divine protection over my life today. There are moments when life feels like a battlefield with stress, pressure, and unexpected problems showing up at every direction. Please stand between me and anything meant to harm me. Guard my mind from negativity and my path from danger. Strengthen my heart so that fear doesn't take over. I trust that you are bigger than every threat and stronger than every problem. Thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe under your care. Ashe. It's Greetings and great rising, loves. Greetings and great rising. It's time for daily prayers, affirmation, and brief conversation. Today's prayer is divine protection from every attack. Mother, Father, Creator, I ask for your divine protection over my life today. There are moments when life feels like a battlefield with stress, pressure, and unexpected problems showing up in every direction. Please stand between me and anything meant to harm me. Guard my mind from negativity and my path from danger. Strengthen my heart so that fear doesn't take over. I trust that you are bigger than every threat and stronger than every problem. Thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe under your care. Ashe, amen. Prayer for divine protection. Well, divine protection from every attack. Ashe, ashe. Let me get y'all affirmations. My song came on, y'all. Let me say affirmations. Deliver me, 'cause all I seem to do is... Okay, y'all. I am loved. I am wanted. I am enough. I am strong. I am smart. I belong here. I make others smile. I accept myself. I am confident. I am worthy of a great life. I am worthy of love. I am great. I am respected. I am living my life to the fullest potential. I am beautiful. I am full of gratitude. I attract opportunities. I am a positive light. I am kind. I love myself. Ashe, ashe. Oh, this is my song, y'all. I know I gotta let Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts go. So I'm gonna say, I heard a noise, I'm sorry. I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be out comparing yourself and your life to nobody. Ashe, ashe, perfectly imperfect. I'm gonna post those shirts today on my TikTok shop. We'll see. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, y'all. The news is rising. Did y'all see that man in that toupee yesterday? Or did he have a lace front? Y'all know that wasn't that man her, right? That wasn't that orange got hair, right? Y'all do know that, right? And he wasn't even really that orange yesterday. He was more pale. He was more pale, and then his eyes are closed like this. Like he can barely open them now. Like how we can open our eyes, and we can see like the we can see all the look the brownness. My eyes are dark brown, and the white. His eyes are like this. You can't see him. Like his face is really swollen. And I think the fact that they're hiding his health problems is just crazy to me. Break it on down. Yeah. Yeah, that man is barely hanging on, y'all. And they trying to hide it. They trying to keep him alive. Slow down. Control your future. Yes. This is your exodus. This is... Yes, Lord. Look, I believe in a lot of things, but that it's certain songs that just be like, oh, my songs. That's why we listening to it. But yeah, that man is not doing well, and I've seen him lately. You know what? Let me finish my song and change this music. I'll be back. Way back. Okay, now that I changed that music. Hopefully, ready, let's go. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, they be serious. Name 5 years, something fun to your head. But I'm dead. Okay, yeah. Let me turn it down. I think I'm not you. I'd rather down surgery take 4. I gotta look around here looking like you. So they was doing interviews on the street yesterday, and it was in a small town where town voted for Trump, right? One, let's just say this man don't plan on leaving the White House until he You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he planned on trying to stay until he. So I know there we need to be very careful about November. I know in Texas, early voting is in, I think starts October 19th. I would have to go back and make sure, but I think it starts. Look at just in your state. Um, one, see when early voting starts. Two, see where polling locations are. And three, we got to keep our head on the swivel because that man don't plan on leaving office. And a lot of the GOP don't plan on giving up their seats either. You know what I'm saying? They I don't know what they expect. I don't know how they think that eventually this shit will come to an end. Like, it's gonna come to an end either voluntarily or involuntarily. It's really the choice is theirs. But to sit there and think that they're gonna be able to hold those seats to avoid whatever bullshit they have going on. Again, if you wasn't doing nothing wrong, you shouldn't be scared. But if you're doing something wrong, that's why you're fucking scared. They trying to blame it on like socialism and communism and none of that. This is America. We didn't think we was gonna have this shit happening, but here we are. But at the same time, they're trying to make that out to be the boogeyman, and that's just not the case. That's just not the case. That's and the only people who truly believe them is some Republicans and all of MAGA. Mind you, they went to a small town. Their majority voted for Trump, and they asked them about how life is going. And, you know, they was talking about the struggle, how, you know, they can't have fun like they used to. They can't afford groceries and gas and stuff like that. Even went two-parent households and shit. And it's like, and then one lady, her children was right there, but she almost started crying. And I'm sitting there thinking, what the fuck did y'all think was going to happen when you voted for a con man? Everybody likes to say, well, he was a businessman. He bankrupted all his businesses. The only way he's been surviving is through bankruptcy. That's how he been keeping his assets and stuff. How he been keeping his homes and stuff. It's through bankruptcy. The American people and all that have been bailing him out for a long fucking time. He's never really had money, tangible money like that. He had assets. He's never really had tangible money until he became president this time. This time. That man has more money this time, has made more money this time than his entire fucking life. So while Americans are hurting, they're looting America. Him, his children, anybody who's surrounding him, Elon Musk with the government contracts, like, all of these people that are surrounding him are looting this country, which is why I would like to see the bank records, including offshore accounts of Republicans that's in the House, Senate, and that's on the Supreme Court right now. Like, I don't want to see their bank accounts from here. I want to see I want to see their assets. I want to see their bank accounts. I would like to see all of that. Because the only way, I don't think they're scared of him. I think they're trying to keep him in office because of what they're doing too. Mind you, a lot of people talk about Kim Paxton. Where the fuck did Kim Paxton get all this money from for all these fucking houses, these homes? That's just in Texas. So just imagine, and that's just Texas politics. Just imagine the U.S. politics, like the people in the House and the Senate that are lining their pockets right now. That man literally is selling tickets basically to be able to manipulate the market, to know what his speeches is going to be about so they can go bet on it. If this was Obama, he would be out of here already. Point blank, period. That's just it. And then we need to talk about how, I tell you all the time, do black people unalive themselves? Yeah, of course. Do they unalive themselves by strange fruiting themselves from a tree? Absolutely not. Would they do it inside their home? Probably. They're not doing it from a tree. A black woman was found strange fruited this week. In all places, we already know, in Mississippi. Black people don't, I stand by this. Most black people do not strange fruit themselves from trees. Girl, what is you doing? Hey, can I get a hello first? before you get to rubbing your body all on me. Hey, stinky butt. That's my Layla. All right, I know I gotta let TikTok and YouTube go. So I'm gonna say I love y'all. It's Thursday. Have a good day on purpose. I know everybody's out here trying to find work or struggling, man. It's not supposed to be this hard, y'all. Yeah, here we are. I say all the time, who the fuck gave earth to these motherfuckers to sell it to us? Make us work for it. Hey, baby. Hey, stinky butt. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be out here comparing yourself and your life to nobody. All right. All right. We're gonna finish this conversation, but Layla needs some love right now. We'll finish this conversation about the lady who was found strange fruit in Mississippi, and then the U.S. girl, the U.S. economy. I see y'all later. The rest will be on YouTube and Substack. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me go. You know what? Hopefully this end up on TikTok or YouTube. Maybe I can kind of speed it up to get it on there. But for that man to say that the leakers of treasonous statements are being hunted down, you can't leak anything because in one breath you say it's not true. You say that the U.S. is not running out of munitions or whatever, and that, you know, this, you said it's in the same paragraph, mind you, that it's a lie, that, you know, the United States is not running out of munitions, that you have plenty, basically. And then in the same paragraph, with a run-on sentence, you then say the leakers of these treasonous statements are being hunted down. Long-term jail sentences will be sought out. 1. This is why they should not confirm Ty Blanchard or anybody else that he wants to confirm. That's 1. But also, 2, you can't be a leaker if it wasn't true. See, in order to be a leaker of this information, you have to have got it from, you know what I'm saying? It have to be true. You can't leak nothing that's not true. So which is it? We have freedom of speech here. And the American people should know what's going on, because the tax dollars are being used for this war of choice. You know what I think? I think that politicians, including the president, forget who actually runs this country, which is the American people. They put everybody in those seats. I think the reason why politicians no longer believe that, you know, the American people are their bosses, essentially, is because they're making money from outside sources, from trading. They too are looting America, and so they don't feel like American people pay them because they get in their money from other places. If you know, you know. When technically it was the American people paying their motherfucking salaries. But now, since they're making money from stocks and stuff when it wasn't supposed to be, that's why they feel like they don't have to answer to the American people. And that is the problem. One of the problems. That's one of the problems with America in this moment, is that politicians, including the president, have forgotten who they work for. The attorney general forgotten who they work for. The DOJ have forgotten who they work for. The Department of Defense, Pete Hegseth, forgot who he works for. I will never call it the Department of War, just like I won't call it the Gulf of America. Can't compete with me. I'm not the one. I tell hoes to suck my dick, they put their hair up in a bun. I let these bitches see I should have left these hoes never smart to beef with me. What can I say? These hoes be dumb. Bitches love to die young. The water fountain, put my toes in it. Music I put my soul in it. My coochie and my biz. These bitches love putting their nose in it. Tell the bitch better use your head before I come in there. Put a hole in it. Yeah. The missing children yesterday, they did find them. I was watching the news when they found them. So Cardi, that's what she said my name. She getting built. She getting built. Don't touch nothing. You complain on you get built. I cried 300 days last year and none of y'all called me up. So yeah, I gotta go to the gym. I see a lot of other shit that we might talk about later. I kind of got a busy schedule today, so we'll see how that goes. Yesterday was pretty, I would say so kind of busy, but today it's definitely busy. We'll see. I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be out comparing yourself and your life to nobody. You are perfectly imperfect. Remember, the grass ain't always greener because of what you think it is. Sometimes the grass is greener because it's fake. Sometimes the grass is greener because the amount of work they had to put in. They had to dig up that earth, lay down new soil, and plant new seeds. Ashe, Ashe. Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom. You gotta get to the core of the earth. Lay down some new soil and plant some new seeds. But don't forget to water it. You know what I'm talking about? Remember, faith without work is void, null and void. Same thing with manifesting. Ashe. Ashe. Look. Yeah, I know I gotta say my 2 Ashes. Sometimes 3. Ashe. Just like, it's like my amen. I gotta go. My gym alarm just went off. So I love y'all. I wish I had encouraging words about people that's out there looking for jobs right now, but I really don't, because I even find it funny that I think it's New Jersey who is currently targeting Amazon contract workers or whatever. I got to look more into that, because I got to see why they're suing Amazon for the contract workers, because like, I mean, that is how a lot of people are making ends meet right now, by like doing DoorDash, the Instacarts, and it's so saturated right now that even that's hard to find. And so they also doing Amazon Flex and Walmart Spark. Like, people are trying to make it the best way they can, and the only way that we are going to get ourselves out of this mess is possibly by putting Democrats in those seats come November, and pray that the Democrats that get put in those seats have the motherfucking backbone and spine to do what the fuck we need them to do. Ain't no 25th Amendment. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me make sure before I say it. See, I didn't want to say it wrong. It's Article 2, Section 4 is what we need. We don't need that 25th Amendment shit. Okay? Okay. We need Article 2, Section 4, which is the impeachment clause, where the president, the vice president, the civil officers, like, why everybody got to go. To me, I feel like there's enough evidence for Article 2, Section 4. I don't have time to say it right now. We'll talk about it later in more detail of why I feel like it should be Article 2, Section 4. But I love y'all. I gotta go to the gym. Look, I have strict timing when I go to the gym. Like, I have strict timing because I have to leave the gym at a certain time to get my day started. I have to come home, shower, get my day started. So I have strict timing on my gym time. So I gotta go. So we leave here at 7:30. Most of the time on the dot. Sometimes, everybody be still running around and we have to leave out here by 7:35. But we go to the gym early rising, and if we can, we try to hit it up later on in the afternoon. If not, we just go walking around the block or something. Everybody in my house is kind of on their health kick, and I love that because it makes it so much easier. And on top of that, with everybody being on their health kick, it helps save money when it comes to food costs, because food is very expensive, and I feel like the food cost being very high is why everybody became on their health kick anyway. It was like, you know what, we ain't eating that much anyway, let's just cut this shit down to a lot. I reached my first goal weight, and so I set a new one, and I'm giving myself to my birthday to reach my new one. So yeah, food is like, for me, losing weight. I learned this because, like, okay, let's talk about it just real briefly. You know what? I'll make it another video. I gotta go. I love y'all. Bye.